on Christmas Eve. It was an early Christmas gift for all of us. We got Devontae Ross out of Troy. Same college that Tez Johnson came from. I know the name sounds familiar. Tez Johnson's from Oregon. Well, he plays for Oregon now, speedster. So, not saying Devontae Ross is the next Tez Johnson. Don't get me wrong, but Troy's a very good program, like a lower less program. They're very good. So, and they've had good players come out of there. So, Devontae Ross absolutely torched Iowa. So that's very encouraging. He had 150 yards, 5 catches, I think, 2 touchdowns against Iowa. Also had a punt return that he took back for a touchdown. So he had 3 touchdowns in that game. So I don't think that's just a one-off because like he played in Oregon. He put a double move on an Iowa cornerback and just completely gutted him. I mean, just completely left him in the dust. And he's got the big playability. He's 5'11", so he's tall enough. I mean, he's taller than KJ Hamler. He's taller than he's around the same height as Jahan Dotson, so around that size. But he only weighs like 160, 163 pounds. So it would be nice for the staff to get him involved, which I'm sure they're going to try. Get him in our strength and conditioning program, which Penn State has one of the best in the country. If he can gain like 10, 15 pounds, something like that, I think he can gain 10. I think that would do wonders for him off the line because there is some tape where he gets pushed off the line because he's small, man. He's a skinny guy. So if people are doing press coverage on him, that's going to hurt him. But, hey, it's another weapon that we got. Kyron Hudson and Devontae Ross, Harrison Wallace, Amari Evans. That just makes you feel better about next year, does it not? Like, compared to what we had this year, adding 2 more guys from the portal that look pretty promising. One's a physical receiver and one's a big play receiver. So I like how we got a little bit of both. It's a nice consistency to it to have different playmakers in our offense. So I'm excited about that. Devontae Ross technically has 2 years of eligibility, but I'm pretty sure he's only going to use 1. I think he wants us to be one and done. I'm coming to Penn State. I'm going to show people what I can do and then go to the NFL. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, he had over 1,000 yards receiving, 11 touchdowns. Yeah, very solid year from Devontae Ross at Troy. So looking forward to and him and Kyron Hudson and Anaya White, they should all either be on campus now or any day now because, yeah, the semester starts first week of January. So I know there's people commenting on the post like, oh, is this another Dante Cephas or Julian Fleming thing? It's like, first of all, Dante Cephas showed up in the summer. You can't just show up in the summer, learn the playbook in 5 days, and then, oh, I'm going to be in the offense. Like, that was the main problem. Dante Cephas couldn't get his grades up at Kent State, so it took him a century to come over here. These guys come over in January. They have all offseason to learn the playbook. None of these guys are like Julian Fleming. Kyron Hudson's physical and can run block, so he's like him in that way, but I just like Kyron Hudson better as a receiving prospect. He has contested catch ability that Julian Fleming didn't have at Ohio State. We kind of knew what we were getting with him. Veteran leadership, which we'll still get veteran leadership, but I think we'll get more contested catches. Drew could throw it up to him, 6'1", 185 pounds, I think, is what Kyron Hudson is. So, yeah, looking forward to that. I'm sure we'll probably get a couple more portal guys. I don't have any insider scoop on it's kind of a dead period right now because of the holidays and stuff. So I don't really know what's going on. We've had visitors on campus. I just really don't have a good gauge on if we're getting anybody else right now. But yeah, Arrington Jr. or Arrington the second, technically, is what they call him. I saw he posted on a story he was at Penn State yesterday, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited about the receivers that we got, and yeah, hopefully we can. We did have a defensive tackle on campus from LSU last week, I think it was. His stats weren't crazy. He was a depth piece, but hey, if he wants to come to Penn State, we'll take him. So we'll have to see what's going on there. I'll see if I can look into it. Real quick on 2026 class, we have a very good class started in 2026. We're second or third in the country in recruiting for 2026 right now. And somebody on On3 just put in 2 crystal balls for us to land 2 different players. So we're still on a roll in 2026. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, the kid from Troy, Alyssa said he can't think of his name, but he's awesome.
Devontae
Yeah,
Ross.
man. Yeah, so we, we've got weapons coming in, which is good.
Yep.
We do need some more receivers. But looking at next year, man, like O-line, we got guys coming back.
Yep.
We got young guys coming up. We got, I think, our running backs coming back. We need some receivers for Drew Aller because he's a good quarterback. So I think if we can just keep bringing in weapons, we got tight ends. If we can keep bringing in weapons, man, like this offense could look totally different. And then on defense, got our secondary coming back generally. Gonna lose Abdullah, obviously, but gonna have Deny in the line. We got some young defensive ends coming up. We got Harvey, right? Jalen Harvey.
Max Granville.
Yep. Yeah, and then we got a linebacker, Tony Rojas, coming back. I mean, we're gonna fill in there, man. We got a lot of young talent with Franklin's recruiting, so I think on both sides of the ball we're pretty good, but particularly on offense, man. I would love to see a powerhouse offense again, like we saw in like '94, even like '99, '97, '05, '08, '16, '17. Have another powerhouse offense because I love watching just a good machine of an offense scoring points. So, that's what we're looking at going forward. But, Brett, I have nothing else to talk about. Do you?
No, I think I exhausted. I even brought up 2026 after the portal. So I try to put out as much content as I could that with what I know right now. And like I said, when it comes to the transfer portal, right now, I don't really have my eyes on anybody. I'm sure they're in the background looking at people, but I don't know any more else. I don't know anything else on the portal right now. So,
all right, everyone. Illicit, thank you for commenting.
Yeah.
It's good to have LeVar in town already.
Yeah.
LeVar Jr. It'll be LA2. I think they should call him LA2. But
yeah.
And then like you said, we'll have the transfers coming in early, hopefully. So I don't see why not.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in, guys. That's our pregame. We will see you guys Tuesday night for the postgame. Let's get this dub. I think we win, and then hopefully we'll be on to the next game. So.